Then that hard lockdown of COVID, yeah, I think everybody has a story to tell with their one. I also have a story to tell with their one. So I was staying with my brother and my cousin. My cousin, I think, was 2 years or 3 years older than my big brother. And they will be here with their girlfriends and baby mamas. And those guys, they were not doing anything. So to the point where, like, when I go to school, they don't want to sell alcohol. So, but the same money from the alcohol is the same money that is buying Sishebo and electricity for everyone. So to the point where I'll go to school, when I come back, customers were telling me, "Hore, the way here, these guys don't want to sell for them because when they are too good to sell Jabulan or something like that," which is something that I never understood. But it's fine. I never said anything to them. I would sell, continue. Then that level 5 lockdown came and the ban of alcohol. So even those Jabulani, they were no longer being sold in Abu, my friend's place. They were no longer being sold. So before my brother came, my sister would send me 500 every month. So in this 500, I had to make sure, I have a grocery, have data, have everything, because now we were doing everything online because of COVID. So that 500 was enough for me alone. But now I'm staying with the two guys and they have their own baby mamas and kids and everybody's looking at me. And I'm still doing my metric. I'm not working. They are working. When they come from there, the only thing that they knew was Habli. That was the only thing. The man was going for Habli and buying things, eating in their rooms. So that was also the other thing to say. You are living with people that are your big brothers, but they are very irresponsible. Now you have to take care of them. And you are in high school. You are doing your metric. You are not yet working. You are selling alcohol that they are not even assisting you to sell themselves because they are too good to sell it, or they don't know how to talk to customers. They are impatient because those old drunk people. You know how they are. You come and make noise. So I think also that experience. That's where my patience comes in. Because sometimes you sleep at 3 because you are studying. At 4, someone comes, they want alcohol. They are knocking and you have to open. Like me, I'm drunk, I'm hangover. So it was that thing. And sometimes they fight. You have to separate them after they get drunk. So that was also some of those experiences that I feel like they really shaped my character. So yeah, and then when COVID came, you stopped selling alcohol, and then meaning that there was no source of income for me, because at some point my sister, even when though she will send me 500 before the month, and she will ask me maybe to say, "Hey, I don't have electricity, don't you have anything?" So I will still send her some of the money because maybe by her she will tell me that she ran out of maize meal. So since I was selling, I would always send her some of the money. So when the ban of alcohol happened, life was really tough. I remember. Then I talked to my friends. They were doing grade 11 at the time. And then I told them, "No, gents, how about we go around clean people's yard for money?" So then they agreed. There were 3 of us. My 2 other friends, they were doing their grade 11. So when they were not worried. So for us, the metric, we were told that, "Hey, come hello, high water, you guys are finishing this metric." So teachers are gonna start teaching online. So meaning that I didn't have money for data. So me and my friends, we went around. I remember we found the first yard that we found, they paid us, I think it was 300. So we had to clean the yard and everything, and then we get paid at 300. So 3 of us, 100 rand, 100 rand, 100 rand. So when we did 100 rand, they'll go buy data, be on social media. Me with that 100 rand, I was like, there's no maize meal at home. So I have to go buy a maize meal. Okay, I also don't have toothbrush. I also don't have Colgate. I still have to buy data and electricity. So already that 100 rand, I'll split it between these needs. And then I ran out of it. I'm like, "Gents, we're going to need to find another yard." So we went to find another one. I think the second one that we found, they paid us 450 because it was pretty big. So that was 150. Then again, I was so okay, sharp. I bought pap now. Let me go buy Archer because nowadays, let me go buy mixed veg, small oil, all those type of things. So for the 3 years, I think 3 months until we were allowed to go back to school for long distance with masks. That's how I was living my life. I wake up in the morning at 6. I go join my friends, and then we go the whole day. We are cleaning the yard. To the point where when they are taking breaks, me, I cannot take a break. I'm like, we must get paid today. So when they're taking break, when they're drinking water, me, I'm working because I need this money as enough today, because I know if I don't, I'm gonna sleep with an empty stomach. So then when I go home, I go there, and then I'll have to check what did they cook, if they cooked something, and then from there I'll have to study. I'll also now go into my WhatsApp, check which teacher sent homework, start answering. I think chemistry teacher was mostly the one who was sending work, and I was the only one responding. My classmates were not responding those groups. I'll respond, send to him, he will mark, send to me, and then all those type of things. And then we finally went back. And then when we went back, I was the only one again in my class with an updated book because I was doing my work and all that. And at the back of my mind, it was always the thing, I want to finish this metric. I want to finish this metric. So final, examinations came. At the time, my brother, they left at the time. And because we did not have camps, our school, we were knocking off at 8 p.m. The grade 12s because we could not camp but then they were like, no, you guys were going to have an evening school. So from evening school, if you don't have anyone to come pick you up from 8 p.m., you'll have to walk home. So I'll walk home with some of my friends that we did not have anyone to pick us up. When I get there at 8, because now it was, I think lockdown was a bit lenient now. So we could now start selling again. So now sharp started, Lafa was a bit manageable. The results came. When the grade 12 results came, I was in the top 15 of the district. I got the laptop. The district gave us the laptop, gave us, I think it was money for registration and all that. And I remember when I came home with it, when I saw that I was part of the top 15 district, got the laptop. And then, and the same day, by the way, UFS answered me. I think I got my results around 2. And then around 5, 6, UFS was the first one to answer me. They gave me 3 days to accept the offer. I took it. I was like, I'm accepting this offer. And then I remember asking my sister, I got the laptop. She was really happy. And then I asked her, did you manage to save a laptop for me? She's like, nah, I didn't know how to tell you and whatever. I can't remember, but it's fine. What matters is that now I have a laptop. Yeah. The following day, NSFAS approved me also. So now I'm like, okay, I got NSFAS, I got the laptop.
Days.
Yeah. Now everything is starting to align now because every time I go to sleep, I'll always see myself. When you actually can tell that, I mean, you don't know how varsity looks like, but in your dream, you can tell that I'm at varsity here. So I was always having those dreams. So the worry of laptop was now gone because of my matric marks, which I got through all the thing of, selling alcohol, going to clean people's yards and all those type of things. So I was part of the top 15 of the district, got the laptop. And then I have a, it's more like my...
Please roll on. I got you.
Yes. So he's more like he's actually like my hero. He was my grade 4 maths teacher, Mr. Machila. So he's always been there for me. I met him when I was in grade 4, and he was really the first man to believe in me, because I remember when I was very troublesome at school, he was that man who will always tell me, there's something in you and all that. So I remember telling him that I got accepted. He's the one who helped me apply for RES, because at the time you could not come to campus, you had to have a permit. But I could not study at home, because I remember my very first test, I failed it for varsity because I was at home. And this thing of like, but I have to go to varsity. And at the time we were using Global Protect. At home where I come from, the network is very bad. So sometimes when I'm in an online class, the network is bad. Then I told my teacher that I need to go to UFS. So he knew some people here. He started calling the university, my name, RES and whatever. They asked for my things. He sent everything. They're like, no, he does qualify. But the problem is that since he's studying law, students are not allowed in campus unless you have a permit. Then we had to text the faculty manager of law. I wrote him an email, I explained everything. Then he gave me the permit.